the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Now here comes the bunch formation. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. 2nd down and 15. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. He's going to bring up 3rd down instead.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They come to the line for 3rd and very long here on the opening drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Timeout, Georgia Tech. So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. He finds some space.
The return brought down at the 33, and the Georgia Tech offense will take over. First and 10.
Wideouts now clustered. Handoff to the back. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Takes a deep shot on the move. And he is wide open for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You have to get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Point after makes the lead 16. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Looking to pass here. That ball snagged for a completion. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a 1st down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
He's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Oregon. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And this is going to be caught. So the 2-point conversion gets this back to a 1-score game. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Tech offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the second down play. And he drops back in the gun. That one's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that play.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent... So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Ducks! We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces in the end zone for a touchback. Testing the right side here. He breaks free. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, this one could hurt you.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
Gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's third and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Getting some blocks. Can he make it? Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. He will score.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but two kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He fires it down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Ducks. No chance to catch him there.
This receiver is putting on a show tonight. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts that the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
Sticking with the running game. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Goes all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the neat team. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Launches it deep down the left side. It is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll try the right here. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Gotta give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Gets made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. The quarterback's got it on the option. reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Aggressive call on the opening play. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets, as they clean the lead in this playoff game.
Well, I can't believe that this is how this game gets started. Very first play of the game, a shot downfield and a touchdown. With all the buildup and all the hype, this is how we get started.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's got it inside the 15. It's brought down at the 29. That's where they'll start the drive. Flip back to the QB. And the completion made. Breaks free over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Oregon, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Second down play coming up. Throw to the left. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Direct snap. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ducks, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Now the try here for the extra point.
Yes, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Receivers are bunched together. It's a run to the left. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Takes off in a bootleg. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short the 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The receiver grabs it. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring front. The offense will now take over at the 30.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Zips it down the middle. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Oregon.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after scoring a touchdown. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick return at that time. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The Yellow Jackets lining up here on 1st and 10. And they'll run it with the draw play. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. And the back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. Extending the play now. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass rush gets home.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Gets it out quickly to the left side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. He hauls it in down inside the 30. Finally able to make the tackle, but that's a huge gain here as they grab momentum wrapping up the first quarter. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Now they're running on the toss. Sends right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it second down and 14 here. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes the grab on the move. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan that will allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. They get him down at the 39-yard. After an excellent return. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Looking deep to the right side. The pass is caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, You leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver, that is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Grab by the receiver. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And the Yellow Jackets keep the football on the move. Heading left after the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quick catch over the middle. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Caught near the goal line. And tackled there by the defense.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Of course, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Oh, and it's blocked. Still a live ball here. The 50. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he takes it the distance for 2 points.
Chris, I can't believe we just saw that. This is a blocked PAT. It's a live ball. Some people may not know the rule here, but the defense sure did. That's 2 points going the other way.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Getting thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. You bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Play action here on first down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Ducks come to the line to start a first set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Oregon! This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. They get him down at the 33 after a solid return.
Georgia Tech offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route, the catch made. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll have to hurry now, 2nd down with the clock ticking. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Yellow Jackets will have to kick this away. This will be the first punt for this offense tonight. We'll see what he can do with the return. Return it brought down. Sets up the next drive. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Great effort there to get points before halftime, but they bring him down, and the clock runs out. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Yellow Jackets will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Well, stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. Serious. The offense going for it inside their own 30. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is intercepted. And he's bringing it back. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
The Georgia Tech offense is back out there. He'll hand it off. Brings her in the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. He'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Well, That's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen?
The two-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. Oregon 30. Georgia Tech 22.
So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team was out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. Now Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Takes the field. His offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The play call here on 2nd down for this offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Caught by the receiver. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup, and they will score. Touchdown, Ducks. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine in a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
It's a squib kick fielded by one of the up men. They stop him at the 42, but that's a good job by the return team.
Georgia Tech offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
1st and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. He's going to pull it down and run. Picks up the force and is still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He escapes the pocket. Great cut there. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a first and goal inside the 10.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the play.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Run down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Out of the gun now on third down. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down. Receiver in motion now. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. We'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
This big tight end running a corner route, listen, as a defensive coordinator, if you put a smaller safety on him, he's too small to be able to match up with his size. And if you go with a linebacker, you're going to be too slow to go with his speed.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Pounding away with the run game. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the outbound. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Wow, a big chunk play to pick up the first down. Now, don't get me wrong, he went out of bounds, but by getting that first down, new set of downs, continue to milk that clock and try to get this win.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Oregon.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score the first down.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Has it back to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Gets off a squib kick. Going to be fielded by one of the up men. They get him down at the 33 after a solid return.
Will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Breaks into the open. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoff.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
The sack sets up second down. We'll looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Snags the quick throw. Finds room at the 30. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Less than a yard to go here on fourth down. The offense is going to go for it. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Ducks. And the route is on. Now, just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kirk.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job and taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down. Looking to throw the football. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Still no answer for this offense. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kirk, what can we do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I know if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now the kick is wrapped up by the hands team, and that should be enough to secure the victory. They can kneel down and get out of here with a W. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch downfield. Here he goes. Touchdown, Oregon. They continue to roll up the score.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And the returner is brought down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this football game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but